mother is giving, a baby is need, a garden is living where doubt is a weed, a man made of truth wears the sign of the dove.
Movie history was made in 1968 when Dino de Laurentiis produced the very first feature film to be based on a science fiction comic book, and it was Barbarella. Starring Jane Fonda and Marcel, Barbarella captured the essence of the sexual revolution and exploration that was happening during the 60s.
But does this film succeed as a science fiction adventure and a social commentary? Let's find out.
So the movie opens in space where, whoa, Jane Fonda!
Barbarella psychedelic, there's a kind of cockle shell about you. Barbarella, Barbarella, dazzle me with rainbow color, fade away the duller shade of living, get me up high, teach me to fly, electrify.
Sorry. So, Barbarella receives a mission from the President of Earth to find a lost general by the name of Duran Duran.
No, not that Duran Duran.
So Barbarella sets course to the planet where the lost general is, only to crash land on it.
Do I have to say something about women drivers?
So Barbarella begins to explore this new world and runs into some lost children.
Parlez-vous français? Wait, let me adjust my tongue box.
So the children attack her with these really scary looking dolls.
No!
I'm telling you, these things are really scary.
Only to be rescued by this guy.
I'm so grateful for what you've done, I hardly know how to begin to thank you. I'm positive I could get you some sort of recompense from my government. I mean, if there's anything you need or that I can do, please tell me.
Well, you could let me make love to you.
Make love, did you say?
Yes.
I've got to admit, I haven't tried being that blunt before.
Well, on Earth, when our psychocardiogram readings are in harmony and we wish to make love, as you call it, we take an exaltation transference pellet and remain like this. Here, let me show you. For 1 minute or until full rapport is achieved.
This is what I mean. This, a band.
That?
So, you won't do it?
Well, if you simply must insist, I guess so.
You may want to take that sweater off first.
So they have sex and he takes her back to her ship and fixes it, only for the ship to crash land again, where she meets a blind angel who then takes her to a weird city to meet Professor Ping, played by Marcel.
Tell me, what is your origin? You have the aspect of an earthling. You are of female gender, are you not?
That is correct.
Can you tell why he was more famous as a mime?
Pygar! You can fly me there.
No, I cannot.
It's all a question of morale.
Well, there's nothing to do but wait. Pygar, where do you live?
So, in order to boost Pygar's confidence, she, you guess it, fucks the angel.
I fucked an angel once.
So Pygar and Barbarella fly off to the city of Sago, where they meet up with some questionable people.
Hello, pretty.
Hello.
Do you want to come and play with me? For someone like you, I charge nothing.
So Pygar and Barbarella get captured by the great dictator, who happens to be a woman, and they are subject to numerous bizarre tortures which include crucifixion and being pecked to death by parakeets.
No, really.
Ouch! This is really much too poetic a way to die.
Barbarella narrowly escapes the dangerous parakeets with the help of, God, I wish I could remember his name.
I'm Dildano.
Excuse me?
I'm Dildano.
Come again?
I'm Dildano.
Yeah.
So Dildano agrees to help her in the quest to find Duran Duran,
No, not that one.
but for a price.
Shall I tell you what I would like?
I think I know.
Of course.
No, not like that. Like on Earth, on Earth, the pill. I have the pill. 5 years I've waited for this experience.
So Barbarella is captured again by the concierge, only to find out that he's Duran Duran.
No, not that one.
And he tries to kill her with his,
Oh! What is this thing?
You'll soon see, my dear. Sonata for Executioner and Various Young Women.
Oh. It's sort of nice, isn't it?
Yes.
Really, he wants to kill her with his sexual organ.
But Barbarella withstands that bit of torture by, well, enjoying it. And the organ couldn't keep up with her, so Duran Duran
No, not that one.
locks her with the great tyrant in the Chamber of Dreams and begins to take over the city of Sogo.
We are doomed. Doomed!
But the great tyrant unleashes her secret weapon which defeats Duran Duran.
You win, Barbarella, but the Earth has lost its last great dictator, the genius of the positronic ray!
So Pygar comes and rescues Barbarella and the great tyrant, and they all live happily ever after.
So that was Barbarella.
I really can't call this a horrible movie because everything in it is really good. The story is fun, the sets are great, in fact the entire movie is a treat for the eyes. The special effects are truly spectacular for the time and the music is really good. However, when you put all those elements together for this film, it really doesn't work, and it gets to the point where the film starts to get boring or your mind travels to other dimensions. But this was also made before John Williams came onto the scene, and really before Star Wars rejuvenated the whole science fiction opera genre, which in turn ushered forth a so-called renaissance of fun sci-fi. If anything, the film captures a time of sexual liberation and free thinking which was adamant in the late 60s. Barbarella wasn't a career-ending film either. Jane Fonda went on to win 2 Oscars and star in such notable films like The Electric Horseman, The China Syndrome, and 9 to 5. Producer Dino De Laurentiis went on to produce films like the 1977 remake of King Kong, 1980's Flash Gordon, 2 versions of Thomas Harris's novel Red Dragon, as well as the long-awaited sequel to The Silence of the Lambs, which was Hannibal. Even Marcel went on to star in his own film, Shanks. Yeah.
So, on that note, I have just one more thing to say.
Love.
Love.
Love. I'm Zack Scott, and I'll see you on the next Laserdisc Memories.
Drag